These are the 10 things you need to know to be a sales superstar. Now, I'll just say I've been paid £15,000 to explain this to people before, and I'm going to give it to you today for free. I want you to be successful, and all I've got in these difficult times to give people is my knowledge. So let's go. What's the first and most important thing in sales? The number one thing in sales, in my view, is be sincere. Care about what you're saying and mean it. Do not follow the prototype image of sales, which is sell at all costs. Absolutely not. You must believe in what you're selling. You must love the product. And if you believe in it, it sells itself through your energy, through your passion. It's one of the things I see so many people overlook in sales. Don't go get a sales job. Go work with a business with a product you love, and your sales life will get a lot easier quick. So what is the second most important thing when it comes to learning sales? Now, I've listed out 10 things here, and I have to say I found it really hard to put it in any particular order. But number 2 is critical, and that is you've got to sell from your heart. So many people go in with a script. Even this video today, I have no script. You've got to go in there explaining it as you see it, from your view, your story, why you care about this product. I run a platform today called The Purposeful Project. Why am I running it? Well, I'm helping that 15-year-old me that struggled to start a business on his own. So you've got to know the story, your story, the honest, authentic you. If you sell from that point of view, I promise you, your sales will go through the roof. So what's number 3? Number 3 on the 10 things you need to know from sales is purpose over profit. Now, you may see this on Instagram and not quite understand what people are trying to tell you, but I have seen it firsthand. If you sell a purpose, then absolutely you'll get a sale. If you sell to make money, it becomes a lot harder and often is a race to the bottom on price. So I always tell people, for example, if you're trying to raise money, which is a sales process, I would say, first thing you do is you go and tell people your purpose. You don't go tell people how you're trying to make lots of money. Sell purpose and think purpose over profit, and everything will change when it comes to sales for you. Number 4 on the list, I think, is vital. So often you'll be taught a process, maybe a bit like I'm explaining it today, 1 to 10 on how to do sales. But actually that's not the point. You've actually got to bring in all elements into the sales process. It's like a golf swing. It's not about how you hold the golf club. It's not about where you stand. It's not about the type of shoes you wear or where your head is. It's about all of them working together. But the process is actually got to be very natural. Don't overthink the process and swing the way you feel best to swing. That's what I think a lot of people forget to do. They listen to the process from other people and they don't listen to the natural process that they probably feel. In other words, a conversation with someone. Listen to them, reply based on the conversation, not on a script designed to try and sell someone something, but more a script designed to listen to what that person needs and understand it. Follow that process, a natural process. Number 5 on my list is key. I think you've got to remember to always be selling a brand, not a business. If you sell a brand over a business, you can create value. If you just sell the business, quite often it can become a very crowded market and often then a race to the bottom on price. So think about brand. How can you sell the values of what you do? Why is what you've got to offer different from others? What are you doing that's purposeful and special? That brand is key. Do not just focus in on the business. You will have an incredibly tough time selling if that's all you're doing is selling a product and not a brand. Number 6 on the list is a nuance on what I've already said, but it's important to pick up on the difference. Be authentic. So many people put on a persona, maybe they put on their suit or they dress a certain way and drive a certain car, they act a certain way, maybe they wear a flashy watch to try and prove that they're successful. I say drop all that shit. Be yourself, be authentic. People can feel it, I know I do. If someone's selling to me from their heart, they're really selling from their purpose, and if they're really, really truthful with me, I buy from them. If I sense even for a second that someone's lying to me or it's a trick, I reject it straight away. So listen, I'm sure you've got the same instinct. So the key is be authentic. Oh yeah. Okay.
I'm not on this.
Do you be in my video?
Okay.
Yeah, all right. Well, you need to look in the camera then. See the camera there? Number 7 on my list is listen to the people you're selling to. Don't just sell them this pen. You know that whole line out of Wolf of Wall Street, which is one of my favorite movies despite the moral code issue in it. Sell me this pen.
Can I finish eating first? I'm eating today.
Brad, show him how it's done. Boom.
Sell me that pen. Watch. Go on.
Let me sell this fucking pen.
That's my boy right there.
This pen.
Fucking sell anything.
Why don't you do me a favor? Write your name down on that napkin for me.
I don't have a pen.
Exactly. Supply and demand, my friend.
You know what I'm saying? He's creating urgency.
And the mistake people make is they start selling this pen. The key to this trick is understand what people really need. Get to understand them personally. Have they got a family? What matters to them? Get to understand your customer. Ask them questions. Be authentic, right, Aiden? Yeah, even Aiden knows that. You're super authentic, aren't you? Be free, be authentic. Right?
Yes.
Number 8 on the way to sell is, I think, persistence. Got to be very persistent, even record this video. Never give up. That's the key. You know, they say don't work with children, and you've got to be persistent if you decide to. But persistence is the key to sales. It's actually the formula for luck too. It's one of my 3 elements that you definitely need in luck that I recently put in my book. You need to be persistent. So many people give up too early. I remember when my company Fluid, we wrote down 50 companies we wanted to work with, and it took me 9 years to get all 50 companies on board as clients, and I would send something to them every single month. So persistence is absolutely key in sales. Don't think it's going to happen overnight, and be patient.
I want to go right now.
Oh, fair enough. I love you. Love is persistent, and so should sales be for you. That's the key. If you want to have a loving relationship, you've got to be persistent, right? So why would sales be any different? Number 9 on my list is build relationships. I think sometimes people are in such a hurry to create a sale that they forget that it's all about human interaction. Even in this digital world, it's still very much about the human reaction and interaction. So if you want to actually connect with someone and make a friendship with someone, I can tell you a lot of the people that I've sold to over the years are my friends. A lot of the people I've had on my podcast show have become my friends. I'm not selling to them, I'm getting to know them. And if you do that, if you create an authentic relationship where you have a deep contact and connection, then that can, of course, lead to sales. And so make a relationship. That is such a key element. Sometimes I feel like I should put this at the front of this video because I hope you haven't missed it and given up watching this video because it's so key. Make a relationship, not a sale. And number 10 on my top 10 tips for salespeople or people wanting to become salespeople is everybody's a salesperson. I don't care if you're in the accounts department, in the graphic design department, or whatever you're involved in within your organization. You have to be a salesperson. Every single person in your organization should be watching videos like this. Every single person in your organization has a relationship, hopefully is authentic, has the ability to bring in business. I remember my accountant in my last company, Fluid, she brought in our biggest account. Why? Because she was having dinner with the other CFOs in the community. She was talking well of the company she was working for and the impact that we were having, and that led those CFOs to go back to their CEOs, and then I got a phone call to come in and help them. So everybody's a salesperson, don't forget that. Now, if you found this video useful, or you do think everyone in your organization should be watching this to realize they're salespeople, then feel free to hit the share button. It does me a favor and hopefully pushes out useful content to the world. In addition, if in any way you found it useful what I had to say, please hit the like button. That's the only reward I get for making these videos. I really would appreciate it. And finally, if you think I've missed anything or you want to know more about sales, then feel free to comment below. I always reply to comments, so please feel free to ask me questions down below. Thanks, folks. I hope you enjoy and have a wonderful sales day.